In a small village, nestled between the mountains and the sea, lived a humble Zen master named Hiroshi. Known for his wisdom and calm demeanor, Hiroshi had a reputation for being both compassionate and firm. People from far and wide came to seek his guidance, hoping to find answers to their life's questions. One day, a wealthy merchant named Akio arrived at Hiroshi's doorstep. Akio was a man driven by ambition and greed, always seeking more wealth and power. His heart was hardened by years of ruthless business tactics, and he had little regard for those who stood in his way. Despite his success, Akio felt an emptiness inside that he could not fill with gold or possessions. "Master Hiroshi," Akio began, "I have achieved great wealth and power, but I find no peace. I have heard of your wisdom and hope you can help me find the contentment I seek." Hiroshi observed Akio with a serene gaze, recognizing the turmoil within him. "To find peace, you must first understand the nature of your desires," Hiroshi said. "You must confront the truth of who you are and the consequences of your actions." Akio, impatient and skeptical, scoffed at the Zen master's words. "I have no time for riddles, old man. Tell me what I must do and I will do it." Hiroshi nodded and decided to give Akio a test. "Very well," he said. "Come with me." The Zen master led Akio to a rocky cliff overlooking the sea. Below, the waves crashed violently against the jagged rocks. Hiroshi pointed to a small, fragile-looking tree growing out of the cliffside. "Climb down and retrieve a leaf from that tree," Hiroshi instructed. Akio stared at the tree, his heart pounding with fear. "That tree is impossible to reach. The rocks are too dangerous and the waves too powerful." Hiroshi's eyes hardened. "Do you seek peace or not? The path to enlightenment is not without risk." Determined to prove himself, Akio began his descent. The climb was treacherous, and several times he nearly slipped to his doom. As he reached the tree, he realized the true peril of his situation. Clinging to the branches, he plucked a single leaf and began the harrowing journey back up. Exhausted and shaken, Akio finally reached the top, presenting the leaf to Hiroshi. The Zen master took the leaf and examined it closely. "You have succeeded in retrieving the leaf," Hiroshi said, "but tell me, what did you learn?" Akio, still trembling, looked at the master with newfound humility. "I learned that my life is fragile, and that true strength lies not in wealth or power, but in courage and resilience." Hiroshi nodded approvingly. "The path to peace is not about accumulating more, but about understanding the impermanence of all things. You must face your fears and let go of your greed if you wish to find true contentment." From that day forward, Akio began to change. He treated his employees with respect, engaged in fair business practices, and gave generously to those in need. He discovered that the emptiness inside him began to fade, replaced by a sense of fulfillment and peace he had never known. Years later, Akio returned to Hiroshi, now a man transformed. He bowed deeply to the Zen master, his eyes filled with gratitude. "Thank you, Master Hiroshi, for showing me the way." Hiroshi smiled, the lines on his face softening. "Remember, Akio, the journey to enlightenment is lifelong. Stay true to the lessons you've learned, and you will find peace." And so Akio left the village, no longer a man driven by greed, but one who had found the strength to change his destiny.